What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do something that should be a little quick and easy. So if you haven't seen one of my previous videos, I actually just replaced all of my old RGB Rock Lights. I had 8 of them with brand new bright white Rock Lights on my truck over here. So I went from 8 RGB Rock Lights to, I believe, 20 bright white Rock Lights for my truck. So the question is, what do I do with my old Rock Lights? So this is going to be very simple. We're going to reuse them and we're going to put them on the interior, because no one says you can't use a rock light for the inside of your truck. So as you see right here, I basically have 4 LED light strips that just pretty much glow on the floor. And they're controlled by a little controller like this. So again, it's a very basic LED light strip that's running right now. So I have one here, one over there, and then on the back, one there, and then one over there. So we're just gonna rip those out, and they're actually wired in to one of my upfitter switches. So all I'm gonna do is go under here, pull out the power adapter, unplug it, and then wire in the rock light power adapter right here. That way it still works off my auxiliary switch over here. And then we're just gonna have to run the rock lights throughout the truck. Now what I'm probably gonna do is put, same thing, put one here, one over there, facing down on the floor. On the back over here, I might mount it over here, or I might actually just mount it here so it faces on the floor. And then I'd like to try to figure out a way to do 4 on the ceiling, maybe one over here, one on the back. So we're gonna go ahead and play around with that and see which way works best. The goal is to reuse my existing rock lights on the interior and see if we can get some better lighting going on in here. So let's jump into that. Okay, so just a quick update. What I've done so far, right up here, I put a rock light right there. All I did was take out this middle light console here, popped it out, and drilled a quick hole there, ran my wires through, and then I ran the wires straight across the ceiling right to here and ran it down the pillar. Now the reason I'm trying to do the shortest run possible, because these rock lights here are a plug-in setup, so the wire is only so long. So I'm gonna put the power box under my seat, which is there already, and I ran the wire from this one straight across down the pillar. Then I have rock lights here on the side panel here at your footbed, so that you really can't see it from outside. It's hidden back behind here. All I did was pop this side panel off and ran it down along here, underneath here, under here, on the back seat. I actually never used my back light here. So what I did was I just took a rock light, ran a wire up behind the headrest, up behind here, and I actually just have the rock light sitting behind the actual plastic lens. It's just sitting in there so it'll glow forward. Have that running down. I have more rock lights here drilled into the storage area here, and I have the wire ran behind here, down under here, and everything's coming out from underneath my seat. So again, I'll have one here. I have one at each side pillar, right here, right here. So I'm gonna have one in the front, one at each side, one in the back. Then I'm gonna have one on each side of the floor and one on each side in the front. So I will have a total of 8 rock lights inside my truck. Now, again, most of the wiring was pretty easy. Just to show you how I did this, I have one sitting over here that I just finished up. So again, all I did was pop this panel out and attach my rock light right to the side of it. Wires coming up behind it. And just use 2 little tiny screws to tap in right there and there. There you go. And then what I'll do is I'll run the wire here, underneath here, straight over underneath the seats, and everything's gonna tie in under the driver's seat. So let me finish this up and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, we just finished up. Let's take a close look. Okay, so I have one rock light here on this side of the floor and on the passenger side over there on the floor. I put one up here on the ceiling in the center, one on the ceiling of each side pillar. Ran one up through behind the lens here of the rear cab light. And I mounted one underneath both sides in the back. If I just turn on the light, they're all lit up. So everything's working. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back later tonight and we're gonna see what it looks like at night. But so far, I think it's gonna look awesome and I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. Okay, so it is nighttime. Let's see what these rock lights look like at night. Oh, that looks good. There we go. I can't really get my camera to lock in on how good this looks, but man, that looks pretty sharp. Let's see if we can change the color. Let's see red. Oh man, that looks sharp. Oh man, that looks way better. We can try some greens. Maybe white. Yellow. Look at that. It's pretty sharp. Turns out pretty slick. There you go. It's like a party now and there. Let's add some rock lights and wheel lights. Now that looks sharp. Got a little red, white, and blue action going on over here. God bless America. All right. These windows down. All right, there we go. Now that looks pretty sharp. See, before when I had just the floor lights, you couldn't see any lights up top. Now this thing has a nice glow to it, from the wheels to the entire underneath to the actual inside of the cab. That looks sharp. So that's it. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope this video helped some of you out and gave you at least an idea of what you could do if you are going to replace your rock lights. Now you have another idea of what you could do with your old set, or if you're going to buy a new set, now you know what you could do with them by putting them on the inside. So that's it for the video. I hope you like it. If you do, hit that thumbs up button. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And do me a favor, subscribe to the channel because it definitely helps me out and it shows me that you appreciate the work that I'm doing by putting these videos out there for all of you to watch. So again, I just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you. I appreciate you all. Thank you once again. And as always, see you in the next video.